Hello everyone, welcome to Beast Cocina. It is that time again to clean my stove, and once in a while it gets so dirty that you have no choice but to clean it. And this is going to be one of those things that you're gonna use. And we're going to use 50% of water and 50% of the awesome LA Awesome Totally. This you get at Dollar Tree, and you get a big bottle, and this one should produce enough solution. What I do is, where's my spray? It's yellow, so it's hard to find. Okay, so sometimes I get these bottles of the LA All-Purpose, and when they run out, I just put them in there, and then I recycle the bottle, I clean it, and then I put half water and half of the LA Awesome, and then this is what I use to spray my stove. So you just go in town and start spraying, and then once you spray, you leave it for a little while, and I'll show you first how it's going to look and how gross my stove look right now. So all you have to do is grab the Awesome and spray all over where you want to. My recommendation is to disconnect the stove, because if you don't disconnect, look how gross these parts are right here. You have to take, if you don't do this in your stove, you have to take your little nozzles to turn off on, because there's a lot of junk in the side here. And this one on the back don't have that often, but the one in the front, that looks yucky. So, and another thing that I use the Awesome too is for this, to degrease it. And what I do is I try to put as much as I can in there, and then I just go into town, use a scrub or a brush, and try to brush that in there. And that is something that you guys don't have to pay so much money. You don't have to. I have done other way of cleaning your stove, and but this is the easy way of doing so. You can also spray these areas here too and clean them, and that's up to you. I'm probably gonna clean them later. You also have this areas here that needs to be cleaned too, and if no one told you, they do need to be cleaned eventually. So, and as you can see, all the junk, look at this, all this stuff keeps coming off, and all I sprayed was the Awesome. And I'm using my finger just to show you how the grease just automatically come off. Of course, you should use gloves, but I'm not using gloves because I don't think you guys are going to be able to see it if I don't use my hands. But dollar store also have gloves, and you can just do that, because I know that sometimes the Awesome can be irritating to your skin. So I have very sensitive skin, so I recommend wearing gloves. And that is going to be the best safe bet. And if you want to also wash these, you can spray a little bit and then come back with a scrub and scrub. And basically you're going to be getting the best result for cleaning your stove, and all those yucky stuff is going to come off. Oh my god, I don't know if you can see this, but oh my god, let me show you this. You see all this junk that's here is coming right off. You don't have to do too much. All the grease is coming off. And if it doesn't come off the first time, you might have to do a second layer, but I haven't waited that long. As you can see, I'm recording it, and I sprayed it, and then I'm using it to clean it. But the Awesome, LA Awesome from the dollar store is one of the best products to buy, and you can pretty much use it all around. There's a list in the back that tells you basically all the things that you can do. I am not gonna read that because it's too tiny for me to read it, but look, all the disgusting parts are coming off, and I don't have to do too much, just a little bit. Hey Genesis, what's going on? You okay? So this is the part where you actually use a scrub, and you go in there and you try to you can use the Scrub Daddy, which I probably have somewhere around here. Let me see if I find it. normally keep it in my pink. No, it's not right. Where it is. I'm sorry, baby. This chemical here, if you have a headache, it's not gonna help you very much. Maybe you should stay away from the chemicals right now, okay? Maybe later, okay? You can help me. So this is how you clean, and you can see if you want this part here to be, you're gonna have to leave it longer. This also is not gonna work in 20 minutes, but I'm trying to clean the areas that looks all disgusting, and that, you know, you can use any scrub that you want to scrub all this. As you can see, all that yucky stuff comes off. You don't have to do a lot of scrubbing. Keep in mind, I do not keep my stove like this for too long either, so that's why it's easy to come off. The longer you leave it, the longer it's gonna need to be, the LA needs to be set up. And that could be 20 minutes, or you can put it the night before, and guess what? By the next morning, you just go on town and start cleaning, and I promise you, everything will come off, and it's gonna be perfect. So this is less than a week, you know, of dirtiness in here, because sometimes you're in a rush, you know, the stove needs to be clean. You're running around taking your kids to Taekwondo, and you know, it might take a couple minutes to do your stove, but if you do that, awesome. I mean, it's not gonna take too long to do. But you know, everything takes time, and as you can see, everything comes off if you with a little bit elbow grease too. But like I said, if the grease is tougher like this one here, don't expect that it's gonna come off just like that. It's not. It's not gonna come off that easy. You have to give it some elbow grease there, or leave it for overnight. That's what I would recommend. Overnight would definitely do, and clear all those yucky stuff. But look, this one is, it was so yucky, and now it's just clean. And you know, I know it seems gross, but you know, everyone that cooks eventually have to clean the stove, and sometimes it takes a little longer to clean, and other ones take a little bit faster. This one is not bad because like I said, it's not a long time, haven't been a long time, but you can see the difference. This is from here, and then this one here, it's like night and day. And I'm gonna put you back in here. I'm gonna try to clean that, and then I'll show you the end result. If you want to clean it faster, I suggest you use one of this little scrub. I normally get them at Costco. They come a pack of 15, but they last us a long time, or you can cut them in half and make them even last longer. That is definitely a good alternative, and definitely recommend it. And anywhere you have grease, grease that you need to come off perfectly, the LA Cool is the best solution for it. And I'm going to try to clean one side, and then you guys can see the end result. If you wanted to remove everything completely, I would recommend you to do 20 minutes or maybe overnight. I promise you, when you come back in the morning, it's going to be more softer to take care of it. And I can feel the grease through the gloves. Definitely. And if you buy this at Costco, make sure that you put like a kitchen, so this way you use it in the kitchen, and you know, the other ones you use them around the house. It will make your life much easier and better. So that's my recommendation to you guys. So this is like night and day. And let's try to clean. I'm gonna try to show you the after effect. And on top of that, your stove is gonna be so shiny too. I don't know what the LA all-purpose LA Awesome have, but at least like so shiny. It's crazy how shiny everything looks afterwards. I can see that's why it's one of the Dollar Tree's more successful cleaner. I have also seen a couple of videos online about people that clean houses, how they use this all the time because it helps with the cleaning process. And I'm like, if the expert are using it, why am I not using it at home? But I do use it, you know. Even my mom, you know, I think when my mom used to dye someone's hair and the dye stay on, she would use a little bit of it, dilute it with a little bit of water, and pass it around the stain, and that will take it out. Don't take my word for it. Yeah, I don't know if you want to try that, but that's what she used to do, and it was fine with me because I allow her to do that. But if you don't feel comfortable doing that, don't do it. Just keep that in mind. It does remove stain, and if you have a stain, a dye stain that, you know, stubborn, doesn't want to go away, I definitely recommend you using that because you never know what you're gonna get. But that is just my predicament right there. And everyone is different. I do not say you use it at your own risk. You can use it at your own risk, and that's basically it. And for me, it took less than 12 minutes because I've been recording myself since I did this. 12 minutes, and it's been night and day. And I'm gonna show you the end result. Sorry, I'm not showing you how the process of getting it clean because it's so hard to do both with my camera. So sometimes it's a little hard to do that. But here, if you want easy way of cleaning your stove, I definitely recommend that. Look how neat that is. Everything is clean. The only thing that haven't taken off is this part here. I would recommend you leaving it longer because that's not gonna come out with the LA Awesome like right away. Everything that came off was the yucky stuff or the things that's been around for maybe a week. But everything else, as you can see, it was night and day, and both of them work out pretty good. This is a quick way of demonstrating the LA Awesome one. LA Totally Awesome, actually. This is actually all I did was I diluted half of it in this container and I just sprayed it, and that was it. That's all I did. I didn't put anything else on it. I did use this sponge with water to clean it up, and you can see how shiny this is. Super shiny. And there's other areas that you can definitely clean. But if you want to clean your stove in less than 12 minutes, because that's how long it took me, it's gonna take you that long. And if you want to do a deeper one, which I recommend once a month at least, I would recommend you spraying it at nighttime, and then when you wake up in the morning, if you want to, it should loosen up all that greasy stuff that is not going anywhere. So I definitely recommend that. Anyway, I'll see you next time on Beast Cocina, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And if you feel that the same about the LA Totally Awesome from the Dollar Tree, I mean, it's $125. You dilute it, and it literally lasts you a long time. And I put half of water and half of the, or you can follow the instruction on the container. I just, eyeball it, and that's how I do it. And you have, it's saying no acid, no ammonia, no bleach, no flammable. So that's also a plus. And it says that it's good for pet, walls, woodwork, windows frame, carpet, and stainless steel. I have used this on my stainless steel and it does give it like a nice shine to it. That's your preference. Sometimes I actually like to use olive oil with my stainless steel. And if you want me to show you that, I'll try to do that. But sometimes I just want to clean it and I want it to be clean like properly. So this is the way it goes. I still have a long way to go because I still have to wash dishes and I have to clean everything. But at least the stove is going to be clean, and that's where everything comes down to it. I'll see you next time on Beast Cocina. And if no one told you, you're special just the way you are. Happy Easter, everyone. Let's thank God, for all his sacrifices. And tomorrow is finally Easter, and I hope you enjoy it with your family and friends. I'll see you next time on Beast Cocina. Goodbye.